And you see, sometimes it's so interesting because, I don't know about you, but something I used to struggle with for a long time was receiving help. I was not someone, and it showed up even it was even hard for me to delegate things. I had a very hard time receiving help from people because something about receiving help from people made me feel like a victim. But all of this are lies and deceit from Satan. Because when God wants to bless you, he sends a person. And there are times that you're in a position of need, not because you're a victim, not for you to look at your circumstances and say, God, why me? But because even the one who is sent to help you would receive a blessing by doing so. You see, when you don't allow people to do what they're supposed to do in your life, you're actually a hindrance to their blessing. If you're only thinking of it from your perspective, if you're only looking at it like, oh God, no, please find another way, you don't realize that that person that is assigned to help you is also going to be rewarded for their obedience. They need to do what they're supposed to do because we are all connected. Look at when Jesus went after being whipped and everything and was crushed by the weight of the cross, that the guards had to find a man from Cyrene to help him carry the cross. You see, in that moment, it would look as though Jesus was too weak. And this poor man was just brought into the situation to be abused. But when you look at it prophetically, everything surrounding the life of Jesus had purpose and power. That man from Cyrene, that is modern day Libya, he was from North Africa. When people wonder, even from generation to generation, why is it that there is a unique expression of God in Africa? Why is it that when you come to Africa, it's like the spiritual possibilities you see in Africa is different from what you see in the rest of the world? That man implicated Africa. You see, when he helped Jesus to carry the cross, he implicated Africans in a very strategic position, even for the second coming of Christ. You see, so the man, someone might look at the man and say, wow, such a innocent man. Why would they drag him into this? Someone might look at Jesus and blame him that because you couldn't carry your cross, look at what they've done to this man. Not knowing that that man helping Jesus was not only a blessing to his life, but a blessing to the continent he will come from. You need to allow people to help you. You need to allow people to be a blessing to your life. You see, I remember one time the Lord showed me something and it humbled me. There was someone in my life, a dear friend of mine, and there was this huge opportunity that came into my life, and it was a huge blessing. And the Lord showed me, he said, the reason I brought this to you is so that you can connect her to it. He said, I'm bringing this into your life. You're going to benefit from it. But the target and the person it is assigned to, it is this other person in your life. But because you are connected to her, and because the relationship is something that is connected to you, I'm opening the door to you, but it's not just for you to walk in. I need you to bring this person in that room. You see, but if I went to her and made it feel as though, and I'm telling her, and she feels like, no, I can figure it out on my own. She doesn't even realize the reason I'm partaking of the blessing is not even for me. It's because God wants you to be connected to this opportunity. Allow people to help you. When there are people assigned to your life, it doesn't make you a victim of circumstances. But there is something God has for you, and there is something the Lord has for them.
There we have it, believers. Let's trust in the Lord, The Lord always wants to help us, And we know that the enemy uses people to bring destruction in our lives. So God also uses people to bring help. So when the Lord sends people your way, do not reject God's help. It could just be God coming through for you. It could just be God coming to rescue you. So be blessed, and I hope you are blessed by this message. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next video.